I have been using the Dyson Supersonic Hairdryer exclusively for 3 years straight. Today, I am sharing with you my real, raw, honest review and experience with this incredibly expensive hair tool. Hi, my name is Lauren O'Connell and I am the ingredients queen. Welcome. Dyson gifted me this hairdryer about 3 years ago. I just want to let you know this is not a sponsored video and this is by no means a sponsored review. The hairdryer was launching in Dubai and I was invited to the bloggers event. They gave me the hairdryer. They even engraved my initials in it. They asked me if I wanted that and I said, sure, why not? And after that event, I essentially never heard from them again, only now and then. So at the time, I was going back and forth between a Conair hairdryer I was using that I had bought from Home Goods back in the USA. And if you're not familiar with Home Goods, it's a wonderful discount store. I also had a salon grade hairdryer that was very expensive and incredibly hard for me to use because the head of the hairdryer is very, very heavy. My hair is naturally wavy and I can scrunch it up and make it quite curly, but I tend to just blow it out to get it as smooth and sleek as possible. It's more manageable for me and just a little bit less frizzy. The first thing I want to show you about this hairdryer, my first positive, is that it still works, and I have been using this hairdryer since I received it in nearly every single day. The only time I really have not been using it is now because we're on lockdown and half the time I just don't blow dry my hair. So I have been using it continuously for about 3 years and it's still working as well as it did on the first day. Now I do have one negative, or it's kind of a negative. I'm sure you're wondering this question. I'll answer it in just a few minutes, but I do want to mention that the weight of this hairdryer is in the stem. It's not in the head. And for me, that makes a massive difference because I have this chronic shoulder pain and this hairdryer has never exacerbated it. I've been able to use this pain-free. So because of the design of it is very ergonomic and it's gentle on the joints and the muscles. Now, I was gifted one of these, but I did gift one. I gave one to my mom for her birthday. I was having a good experience with it and my mom would never buy something like this for herself, so I bought her one. And she, at the time, was 67 years old, and she had no issue holding it either. Now, my mom and I are quite different. I am really careful with my things, especially appliances, devices. I just take good care of my stuff, whereas my mom is the polar opposite. Everything is always breaking on her, all of her appliances. She's continually stunned. She just doesn't know why. And she tells me these things and I'm just sitting back thinking, oh my gosh, she is brutal with her devices. And I'm sure that the hairdryer I gave her, she has dropped it hundreds of times, kind of thrown it to the side. She's probably really wrapped the cord, stressed the cord out, and hers still works. And I can confirm that because although I live in Dubai, every summer, my kids and I go back to the USA and we spend the entire summer with her in Connecticut. And I never pack my own hairdryer, I just use hers. So hers is still working and it works wonderfully. So essentially what I'm saying is the hairdryer is quite durable. Now I have actually been on this hair journey for the past 5 years. I used to just bleach my hair. I had tons of blonde highlights. I was fully blonde and my hair is quite porous. It just doesn't do well with all these chemical processes. And not only was I putting all these chemicals onto my hair, but I was using my own hair dryers, hair tools, and I essentially just killed my hair. The way my mom treats appliances is the way I was treating my hair. So about 5 years ago, I just dyed my hair back to brown and I decided I was going to just really take care of my hair. And When I say that, I mean using the right products, not stressing my hair out, and just letting my hair breathe. About 2 years into that whole new phase of my life is when I received this hairdryer, and I noticed something right away. And this to me is one of the best things about this device. It's that the hairdryers that I had that I was using, they were constantly burning my hair. And I mean, my hair wasn't catching on fire and it wasn't smoking or anything like that. But what happened was the heat wasn't regulated. So of course, you know, me being me, kids, life, everything, I would, you know, always go high with the hairdryer heat to just, you know, quickly get through the blow dry. And I was burning my hair every single day. My hair was dry, it was brittle, it was dull, and it was just lifeless. So when I started using this hairdryer, and there's a lot of thermal regulation technology engineered into this design. I do have a whole video about the specs of this product. I'm actually a mechanical engineer, so I'm kind of into this stuff. But what happens is this device will never let your hair burn, and it's constantly monitoring and regulating the amount of heat that it's pushing out. And that has been an incredible transformation for me. My hair, I noticed about a month into this device that my hair was starting to look glossy. I was just thrilled to see some shine in my hair, and that was about 3 years ago. So I've had 3 more years of that since then. And right now I have the best hair I feel like I could possibly have. So as you can see, I am just really, really loving this hairdryer. But with that being said, this is by no means the type of video to make you feel bad if you don't have one. Also, I'm not that type of person, but it's not convincing you to try to buy it or anything like that. I just want to share my experience so far with this hairdryer. And I know especially right now in this economic climate, the pandemic, the lockdown, everything, things are horrible. And I mean, on a daily basis, I get text messages from girlfriends of mine. I have friends calling me and they're sobbing on the phone because their husband has just lost their job and they're a stay-at-home mom, or maybe some of them have been furloughed as well, and they don't even know how they're going to make a mortgage payment. And oh, I'm getting goosebumps right now. I was not intending to cry in a hairdryer video, but here we are. So, but this is just something for you to think about if maybe when things do get better and you have something special coming up, Christmas, your birthday, whatever, and you're thinking maybe this is what you want. I just want to tell you that my experience has been fantastic. There is one sort of detractor. I really do have goosebumps right now. Oh, it's been heavy times, hasn't it? Anyways, the one sort of negative is if you're thinking to yourself, okay, everything sounds good so far, but is it going to dry my hair faster? In my experience, no. I don't think it's significantly reduced my drying time at all. What I actually use to reduce my drying time is this Aquis hair turban. I have a full review and demo showing this super cool product. And I heard that there's one at Target that's even cheaper, but you can check that out right here if you want to know how to really just dry your hair so quickly. I do also have a review detailing all the specs. I made it 3 years ago. Check it right here. Go say hi to me and let me know if you have this hairdryer, if you're thinking about getting it, or if it's just a pass for you.